Man, that thing's been on there for a while. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. My name is SuperMcGee64, and yeah, this is Castlevnia Symphony Night. So once again, here we are for spooky season 2025. So like every year, we have a selection of games I put out, and usually people through chat or through recommendations they'll usually kind of pick for me, or I pick one that we end up playing. First off, the two usual suspects this time around were, of course, Dead Space and the Resident Evil 1 remake. Both lost again, so sorry for the Dead Space and Resident Evil fans. I will never get to see those for it looks like we're not going to get to see those for another God knows when. The next one was Typing of the Dead, which was actually which actually would have induced my actual fear, typing really fast. Also, there was zombies, but yeah, the one that won out was the dark horse of this whole thing, Castlevnia Symphony of the Night, which, in all honesty, isn't a scary game. It just has scary, like, iconic monsters in it that we all play. So, that we, like, all fight against. So, to kind of sum it up real easily for those who are uninitiated with this franchise, this is a game series from Konami where you play as one of of multiple characters, usually that of the Belmont family, basically a lineage of vampire and monster hunters that are off to kill Dracula. And Dracula is 9 times out of 10 usually the villain in almost all of these. Konami was just like, hey, a bunch of these monsters and characters are basically in the public domain, so let's just put our spin on it and make it Japanese. This one in particular, though, isn't about one of those members of that particular family, but we'll get to the who's who in a minute. And if I can get the controller to work, and I can... There it goes. Okay, so the first thing's up, despite my fact that I said we're playing on original PlayStation, we are not. We're actually playing on my PS3 through its emulating software, which explains the stupid-ass black border. Sorry I couldn't get rid of that. Unfortunately, there is a fan-made mod called the Black Border Removal that fixes that, but for the life of me, I could not get it to work, or at least couldn't download it on my PS3, and I couldn't play it. So this is the store version of said game. So this is basically, yeah. So, and I don't have a physical copy of Castlevnia Symphony of the Night because unfortunately it's one of those games that is so rare that it goes into like the triple digit category. And for my broke ass, I unfortunately cannot afford that, and I'd rather pay $10 versus, hundreds of dollars. Despite the fact, if you couldn't tell by my shirt, I rather like Symphony of the Night. So this will be, God knows how many times, this is like I can't give you the exact numbers playthrough of this game. So we are starting fresh, so we're gonna start a new game. You'll be able to save your game, is that okay? No. Be able to save your game, is that okay? Do I have to actually set a card in? Assign slots. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta actually go set that up. Hold on. It's anime to the point. There are a few anime cutscenes, but it's all like, woo, look at these graphics kind of thing. It's not really like it's not exactly like fully animated, but there is... Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. Slot 1. Okay, now we're good. And there's plenty of Castlevania Rules 34. Plenty. There is ton. Like, a lot, especially thanks to the Netflix series, there is a lot of Castlevania porn. Like, a lot. And it's because everybody is thirsty for Alucard, the Castlevania series Best Boy, who actually premiered in the third game, which was the adaptation, and for the first few seasons of the show, and the current one that we're on is an adaptation of the previous game known as Rondo of Blood. And then later it's going to adapt this game, Symphony of the Night. Anyway. And the trio. File select. Now we should have... There we go. New game. Hello, my name is... Let's see. Give me a name. I need a name. Phlegm. My name is Phlegm. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. Butt stuff. I could have done that. I could always change it to that once we get going. In our first animated cutscene. Look at those glorious PS1 graphics. It's a real farty day on the... Oh, yeah. What in the name of reboot the animated series are we even looking at? Now, if you were to play this game when it came out, this looks awesome. But again, it does look like it's from... It does look like it's something from the 90s. Whoa! The Unreal Castle is like, bitch, please. Final stage, Bloodlines. So yeah, the game does actually take place right after the end of the first game. So we're actually playing as Richter Belmont, the main character from the previous game. And I want to see if I can actually put this in analog mode. No. Okay. I wanted to see if I could, like, on the Vita version, I could actually change the controls around and change it into, like, and actually have full analog controls, but whatever. That's something to get used to. Got the cross. Got some hearts. Got the heart. Got the heart. Yep, Richter Belmont. So we're farther aligned, so... Just trying to get used to the controls for Richter. Here we go.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Oh, did I mention that the voice acting is really bad? Like, bad. Granted, there's not a lot of these cutscenes, but yeah, they're bad. have to remember how this fight goes. Let's see. Woo. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, this isn't the best of the... Come on. Just gonna have to get... So, yeah, you have to kind of hit him on the head, which is, again, how you have to fight him in the, you know, quantum of blood. You had to do that, by the way, with the floor collapsing, so... So, this is like Baby's first boss level, essentially. Luckily, I have played this boss a lot of times, so... Get him once more in the head, and he, let's see. And... bonk. He turns where the hell this thing is. Eat shit and die! Woo, it did that without dying. Whoa, look at that. Look at these graphics. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula until the next game. Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft, who was also a porn star during the night. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of the full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished to go star in porn. With no idea of where to begin in her search, Maria Reynard set out to look for him. It was then that our fates intervened. They're just friends. Castlevnia, the past of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the out of the mist, as if it was to show the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of the man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Terra Beaumont to battle his immortal father, Count Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampire powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber, but now is awakened and aware of the evil forces once again in the work of his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of God and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons to you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Holy shit, that took a lot of effort. It started slowing, it's slow, and then I lost pace. Castlevnia. In case you didn't know. Hope everybody got that. And... woo! Here comes our best boy. So, yeah, here it is. Oh my god, yeah. The first enemies you encounter are giant wolves. Oops. Ah! Controller! And you know if he's kicking at... Oh, yeah, and zombies. If the two first enemies are like generic zombies and giant wolves, you know you're gonna be in for a hell of a time if that's the first thing you fight. And as you can probably guess by the little mini-map there, yes, this is a Metroidvania game. In fact, this is the thing that coined the term Metroidvania. The only other time we ever actually played, I think the only other time we played a Metroidvania game was actually, incidentally, Metroid Fusion. So, this game came out originally on Sega Saturn, and then came out on PlayStation as a port. And the PlayStation version did better, even though the Saturn version apparently has more stuff. Yep, this is a Metroid. Yep, and like I said, this is a Metroidvania game, and this cemented that phrase, Metroidvania. So if you played both games, you know which ones are which. What the genre entails. Big map, going to different rooms, collecting different valuables, and then... Oh yeah, you thought I made a joke earlier. No.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Yoink! Wow, what an asshole. Yeah, no, seriously, Death steals all your best equipment early in the game, and you're left with nothing. So it's just Alucard, his fists, and that's it. By the way, did my luck stat go up? No, but my strength did. So yeah, luckily there's this dude who gives you his short sword, and that's the first thing you equip, and there we go. Wow. I forgot red rust is the worst weapon in the game. Oh, and I love how you save. Yeah, brutal. Yo, that's metal as fuck. So there really isn't... Oh, what is this? The Cube of Zoe. Relics. What this does. Causes items to materialize. What? They were already materializing. What the hell does that mean? That's like... Egg. He's like, where are these glazzles? It causes you to see. Or, no, it's a bad example. It's like the shoes of Dave. These shoes will cause air molecules to materialize. So I think this is the laboratory. Oh, I'm gonna die. Let's equip. There we go, love a shield. Now we can actually defend ourselves. Oh, look at that, another save spot. And it's important to save often in this game, mostly because it also, not only do you save your game, but it also allows you to heal. On a side note, this is actually one of the easiest games to emulate. Right now, if you want to go out and look for a copy, don't bother. The PSD, you can't, like I said, the copy of the game is no digital version of this game to buy. You just have to, if you must, emulate it. So yeah, it's thankfully, you know, it's thankfully gracious with its save points, so. Ooh, is this the Thunder Potion? So, a little fun fact about this game, me in this game. I actually first played it right after the PlayStation Network came back online years ago. So the copy we're playing here is the copy I bought right after the great big PlayStation Network outage. And I had a $20 gift card that I spent on top of the free games I got, which was Dead Nation, Infamous, Metal Gear Solid, incidentally, and this game. So, yeah, I'd say it was a pretty good buy. It was well worth the wait. This and Metal Gear Solid ended up being one of my favorite games of all time, so. Of course, then I played the third Metal Gear Solid, and that became on my list. This is in my top then, nowadays. Oh, hey, look, fuck, another save spot. We're on a goddamn roll, guys. So I gotta go through this castle looking for, you know, Alucard's drip. Thankfully, the monsters in the game seemingly seems to drop a lot of. We actually get once we hit the library and meet my favorite character in the game, we actually get an item that actually lets us identify monsters thanks to a bestiary. Oh yeah, and our first boss, look at that. God damn it, I'm moving fast. And yes, I think these monsters do appear in the TV show, actually, in the Netflix series, actually. Level up. Honestly, not my favorite boss in the game. It's actually fuck. See? Whooped his ass. Life max up. First try. Yeah, yeah! Bloody zombie. I love killing those things. They're not, that blood effect doesn't happen in a lot of enemies, but the bloody zombie stands out to me. Just for that reason, by the way, just slicing them up. Sunglasses. Typical for a vampire to have sunglasses. I mean, has anyone seen Blade? Raise your hand. So the other fun fact about me, and raise his hand. Perfect. The other fun fact about me, hold on. Nope. The other fun fact about me in this game is that because I have this game available on my PlayStation Vita, I always play this game, or end up playing this game whenever I head over to like on vacation or to Disney. I can actually beat this game relatively quick. Why is Alucard green? Is he green? Is it the filter? Maybe it's just his cape. I don't know. Boing. Let me just make sure no one's on the multi-stream and might be chatting something on YouTube too. I always thought if you look at it, he has a weird tan going on. So, between the two, though, like Metroid and Castlevania, typically I'm more of a Castlevania fan. Between the styles, it's mostly the melee weapons really do kind of add to that challenge where, you know, like, again, you do have the option to shoot things in Metroid, and it feels great. But it too much relies on, at least Metroid Fusion did, too much on find the wall to break bullshit. I didn't really care for that in Metroid Fusion. If you watch those videos, you'll see my utter frustration of trying to figure out, you know, where the hell to go. Luckily, I have... Oh, damn it. I thought this was... I forgot. Gotta get the blue door key. Like, luckily, I don't have that issue here because you can just, like, you know, find the objects you need in order to progress, where in Metroid, I always feel like you gotta find, like, you know, shoot the wall that is, you know, that you don't know is, you know, breakable until the last, you know, until you shoot at it. Or door. God, I cannot wait to get the power-ups that let me move faster. Please, zombie! They're like the regular zombies, but bloodier. Nope, save point. I forget what the blue door key is. I know you have to go through a bunch of stuff in order to go and get it. I don't think that cloth tunic is better than my iron armor that I have, but I would be surprised, honestly. Video game logic. Somehow this wimpy-ass t-shirt is somehow better than your piece of forged metal. Ooh, we get? Another bronchurus. Curious? Couscous? I can read. Ah! This thing's fucking chasing me. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna take a guess, and I forget. Let's see. I think. It was chasing after me. I mean, I don't. Oh yeah, some weapons are better than others. So like this blue thing right here, don't touch it. Ah! Fuck! I'm poisoned. Gotta get to the safe spot. Gotta get to a safe spot. Gotta get to a safe spot. Oh, we're fine. Marble gallery. Yeah, this other blue thing. Fuck it. Don't pick it up. I don't think we can go down here quite yet. In fact, I know we're actually underpowered. Yeah, this is one of those games where you go in a certain direction, in the wrong direction, there'll be enemies that are way tougher than you, then you could like get your ass kicked easily. So, best not to head downstairs quite yet. We don't want that. No, no, no. Head over. Defeat the possessed table. The most deadliest of enemies in this game. The table. Oh, and these fucking things. Ah! Hunchbacks.
Wait
oh, hey!
A moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
Woo! Yeah, Maria is like one of the few occurring characters in the game. She'll pop up here and there and mostly just kind of like give you exposition or like some semblance of a story. No, the evil table! There's a certain item in the game that we actually have to also find. It's one of the items you pick up, you know, via these candles, which is why I'm breaking all of them. As well as to stock up on hearts. At the moment, I can only stock 65 of them. There it is, and that's all you need. The stopwatch. Because you can channel your inner Dio and go, the world! Yeah, it stops time. Yeah, it's very, it doesn't work for every enemy, but the majority of the enemies it works with, it breaks the game. Which, hey, we're But someone wants to get these this series over pretty as fast as possible before I have to go on vacation. Yeah, it's kind of important that I break the game. Actually, I don't think we're gonna end up playing this game long if I'm quick. But try and change up my streaming schedule and try and do 2 of these per week. Christ, the fact that I'm only 40 minutes in and I'm already here is actually quicker than I'm usually, like, just pretty much we're on time with where we want to be, so. Oh yeah, hold on. The World! The World! Yep, hang on. The World. The World. And now I don't have any power for the stopwatch. No, not the axe, damn it. Oh, it doesn't affect him. Oh, hang on. Alright, now I'm ready to kick this guy's ass. I will beat him! Alright, time to get the pot roast out. Pot roast! Eat the pot roast! Yes! 50 health. Gotta get those meats in, yo. Got to get the protein. Protein! Haha. Oh my god, die already. Yeah, this is like actually a late game enemy. That's just placed here by mistake, actually. My toes are curling. This is like Dark Souls level shit right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Oh, God. One more hit, and I'm dead. Holy shit. Damn it! Now, there it is. Our first death. Which means we have to sit through the loading screen. Wait for it to dissolve. Go back to the title screen. Enter file select. And select your file. And we're back. Oh god, we're this far back? Okay, so, we won't be fighting that guy again until we get a bigger sword. His sword was mightier than mine.
Wait a moment.
No. Don't have double jump yet. Need to get up there. Nope. Okay, fine. Look, it's Maria. Hi, Maria. Bye, Maria. I'm not sure if Maria shows up in the new season, but... yeah, she's kind of his sort of sister, kind of sort of love interest, kind of sort of not. All I know is they bugger off halfway through the game. Alright, time to fight these things again. Yup. Incidentally, I believe in the first few Castlevania games, if you were going to collect bags of money, it would actually be like more in lines of like getting points. And you would submit it into like Nintendo Power and like get like bonus gear. But nowadays, yeah, you don't play for points in games. All right, well, let's actually head to the library because that's where we really need to go. The outer wall. The world! Super Luigi and Luigi stuck his Waluigi in a venom machine. I don't know where I've seen that, but like, when you said Waluigi, that's all I could think of. And here we go. I remember this boss fight is actually really good. Where you fight your clone. It's too bad being your clone means he's also goes down like a bitch. And this, but like, hey, if you play this game, this right, this is one of the most challenging boss fights of the entire game. Uh-oh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's go. Should probably go and save first. Now, again, if you play that fight correctly, you do get a much more intense fight. Yeah, just too bad. Again, the fight if you have the stopwatch, yeah, it becomes stupidly easy. Gladius. Finally, a sword worthy of my skill. With a longer reach, too. Mist good fast through. I don't exactly have the mist power up yet. Gotta get. It's cool that you get little hints and like little winks and nods, just saying this is where you're gonna go, and these are the powers you're gonna be able to get. Although so far it's not impressive. Open blue doors and turn to mist. There we go. stuck down here. Ivy, if I hit myself against this brick wall enough times, he'll go down. Come on. You're not better than me. I'll take you down. You're not even a boss. You're some late game enemy that was put here. Ha-ha! No. No! Did I get baited? No! There can't be. The only thing in this room cannot be just a fucking pot roast. The Marble Gallery. In the first part of the Marble... Armored Lord across the block line. It's drawn, so it might take a bit of while to wind up. After entering the room, break it down the wall with the end of paint. You access a secret passageway by standing in the broken walls alcove, where you standing still for approximately 50 seconds. You'll be lowered into a secret room. There we go. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Wait. 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi. Nothing's happening. Let's see what I find. He's breaking the wall. Oh, hey, there it goes. I never knew this was here. Jewel Knuckle. Mirror Curse. Apologize to assist stoning. Hell yeah. Again, never knew this was here. Oh, crap. On the plus side, though, we got a Jewel Knuckle. Holy shit! This thing took it out so fast. Or did I whittle it down before? Punch your enemies. Punch your enemies. When you're down, don't have a frown. Punch your enemies. Oh my god! Why did I not know about this before? This is awesome! It's like a bejeweled bronze. It's like a bejeweled, like, brass knuckle. Me thinks this is the library, but I think I need to grab something on top first. Yeah, that looks like wolf form. Ah, these fucking heads. Yeah, the Medusa heads are kind of infamous in these games for just being elevator, activator. For just being an utter bastard to fight against. Gotta find that like one wavy motion and then they don't, like they just persist, you know? And the next part of the game requires, I think, both bat form and double jump. So we can't go further. So we actually have to make a beeline back downstairs. God, gravity does most of the work here. Soul of the Wolf. So activating it allows you to turn into a wolf by pressing one of several buttons. Behold, I am a pooper. Level up. And here we are at the library with where we get to meet one of my favorite characters in the game. Is this an adult diaper? What is... Ron's curious. I think we could sell a bunch of them this, to our friend coming up. Ah! Poltergeists. Ooh, level up again. Yes, and even in Castlevnia, the books are deadly. Why? They explode. Screw this. Zoardo! Did it say stab? Fairy scroll. Let's get what this fairy scroll does. Fairy scroll. Oh, displays enemy names. That's the bestiary one. That's the bestiary ability. So, bestiary? Yeah, bestiary. Here he is.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Yes, this guy is my favorite character in the whole game.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
He's kind of like the merchant in, the librarian is kind of like the merchant in Resident Evil. There's no explanation why he's here, and yet he leaves such a, he leaves such an impression.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Jewel of Open. This is what we need. Opens the blue door.
Thank you.
Anti-venom hammer, mystic knife, Baba knife, library card, which we're gonna need one of those.
Thank you.
Saber, mace, Damascus sword, leather shield, iron shield, velvet hat, that leather hat, circuit. Not much else we can buy. Castle map.
Thank you.
Joseph's cloak I always like to save up for. It's a fun little item. Lets you change, it changes colors, you know, based on what you set it as. And now as you can see, the map has now fully, fully has a full app, so. Thank you! What are you, let me show you what I got. Thank you! He is nervous because you're basically buying stuff that kills Dracula, which Dracula's not alive yet, but he's kind of like the overarching villain of the game, so. Sadly, this is all we could do in the library because there's not really much we can do up to this point. Other than punch books, I mean. Ooh, never level up. Woo! Get it to the end of the night and I gotta get up early. Alright, now we're gonna go through the door. And this part actually helps us actually move around the castle quite a bit because what this is essentially allows us to teleport. Give or take, this brings us all the way back to the start of the game. Isn't that crazy? We're all the way back here. Damn it. See, if you're like first playing this and you have no idea what to do, well, that's the name of the game with Metroidvania. Essentially, go around, go back to areas you recently visited, and with new equipment you just acquired, and basically mess shit up. Because this part of the game is actually very cathartic, because a lot of these enemies gave us a hard time before, but now, Now you're stronger. And the enemies don't stand a chance. These skeletons, forget about it. Steamroll them. See, he just knocked over 2 like it was nothing. Like they were like dust, like literally like scarecrows about to blow over. But most importantly, now that we have the ability to open up blue doors, we can go all the way back. And punch this guy in the dick. And then we're gonna go over here and punch this guy in the dick. Go back all the way here. Oh, hey, safe spot. Woo, 100. Spitter bomb? That's what this thing's named out of? Is it literally just a skeleton and head on top of a jar? Woo! And here we go. The amazing new power-up we got from the librarian. Woo! Oh, hey, it's her again.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Yeah, great to see you again, Maria. Bye. The Royal Chapel. I'm thinking we'll be able to get to the arena. Hopefully tonight, but that's a launch chart. I'd like to, because it explains who the, like, one of the antagonists is and the one plot twist. Yeah, there's one pretty early on in the game. Oh, by the way, have I talked about how good the music is? Very haunting. Orchestral and just like gothic horror almost. Some things have a sense of adventure, other scenes have like this melancholy tone to it. Some have this dire dread, utter dread about it. Love it. Picked up something. How much is the Damascus sword? Oh my god, it doesn't even come close. Goggles. Intelligence goes up, but puppet sword. It's a sword made out of other swords. So, bro, yo, bro, I heard you like swords. So I got this monster just a bunch of swords. Knight shield. There you go. Improve defense. And a big gold purple shield. So essentially we have a bedazzled, like a metal version of the Michael Jackson glove and a big old purple riot shield. Let's do this. Oh, I like this little Easter egg. Hit on that. Priest would give you a confession. Shove swords at you. Sit on this side. Another ghost appears. And she gives her confession. So apparently the way like people in terms of lore, the confession room is one of the creepiest rooms in the building. Because it basically gives a sense false of basically it's saying that the people who died in the castle are cursed to live in there. Oh boy. Pot roast! I need your help! Oh wait, hold on. Zawaldo! Essentially, it's just an eerie room where we're supposed to, like, you know, be lured into a, you know, sense of false, like, protection or whatever. Ow! I'm gonna die here. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Silver plate. Okay, our defense went up. And in case you're agnostic, in case you're atheist or agnostic, or basically you don't know any better, the getting a confession is basically like, you know, confessing your sins. It's a Catholic thing. So basically, you would go in once a week or once a month, and you would go in to a little booth in the cathedral, and a member of the church would essentially sit on the opposite side of the booth, and you'll never know who it is because their voice is masked, or like there's a screen, or like it's essentially just someone here to listen to you and be like, you're absolved this week, you know, of all your sins. You know, it's like, you know, you sorry if you go sitting on the side and say, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, you know. I've done this, and this, you know, I've had impure thoughts, I've had, like, I did something that, like, you know, was against the church or was against my neighbors, yada, yada, yada. And if you watched Moral Oral, you'll know that, like, again, sins of the Catholics. So it is a practice. It's supposed to help you clear your mind, as well as be, like, redeemed from everything you've been, like, you know, you thought was bad. On an upside, basically, it tells you what you have to do in order for God to forgive you, pretty much. So, like, the person on the upside say this much, these many Hail Marys and prayers, and like, or you should probably go over to that person and apologize, or like, just try and be a better person, or yada yada yada. It's stuff like that, essentially. I, however, I'm technically a Gnostic Methodist, essentially, where I can't give you the information. I can't really give you, like, the lowdown of what goes on, or if there's a proof of God, or if I can even have a direct answer. Is there a God? I have no idea. That's pretty much what that means. But I do go to church regardless, and these are my beliefs. Like, I just have a set of beliefs, essentially. Ah, this guy. I'm thinking there's a boss behind that door. And shit. Shit. I'm down to like 1 health. Damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. Fuck. Ugh. Thanks, asshole. Okay, let's try and get back up there again. Don't worry, I'll make my way back. Oh, damn it. Do I have a pot roast? I still have 1 pot roast. So I make it up on the way to the top, get the health upgrade, get the armor upgrade, make it all the way to the top, and like get everything. We should be okay by the time we get to the boss. Oh yeah, I gotta get past that thing. I think if we get the health upgrade, though, we get full health back, so we'll see. We'll make it, though. Don't you worry, we'll make it. Oh, the view cap's up again. So we're just going to click that back on. It should be like 2 and 3, or at least, you know. 1 is a little slower. Hey, gang, remember back in the day when we used to go live to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as Twitch for a little while? Good times. I really wish their policies wouldn't change. Yeah, we already did the room already. But yay, tech bros be tech broing, and, you know, they be annoying. No, you can't go that way. Climb. No! No, 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 no. I don't want to fight the boomerang skeletons again. Ah! Fucking birds! I just need to get past them. Bastard. Ha 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 ha! Bird Puncher 9000! No! Gotta make it to the top. If I die again, we're calling it a night. Holy shit, am I okay? I don't know, buddy. How the fuck do you think I'm okay? I really do not want to, like, die again. So many birds. Haha! Whew! Almost there. We just have to get it past the boss. Get past the boss. We can make... Oh, God! Bird! 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 It's okay. I have the pot roast. The pot roast of power. Here we go. Griffin! Oh, God. The stopwatch. It doesn't work! Quick, equip the pot roast of power. As well as, you know what? We're going to equip the strength potion. And then we equip the jewel knuckle. Come on, you... Haha! All without having to resort to using the pot roast of power. Victory!
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
Bye! Thanks, Maria. You're a great help. Yes, I do believe this is a safe spot. Yeah, there we go. Woo! We did it! I hate to say this, but we're actually, like... So, judging on where we are... So, in the, like... Actually, so we have this whole top section to do right here, right? You can't access any of that top part, but there is a boss going down into that, onto the right there. And then we have to go all the way back into the basement area, as well as that one section on the left. There's a section down there in the middle that's hidden. And then there's all stuff in the middle that's also, like, hidden. So half the map is more suggestions of where to go, rather than the actual places you have to go. There is areas of the game where you get a double jump, but that's going to be for another day, because an hour and a half is all he wrote, guys. So, going to reset this game, and yeah. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. So, like, hope you guys enjoyed the Castlevania stream. We're actually going to be very quick with this. I'm still going to try and stream, like, twice, you know, in the same week. Not this week going forward, because my shift sucks. But, you know, yeah, this is actually, again, running on the PS3 emulator. This is actually running an emulator, a PlayStation emulator on, you know, on my PS3. I still haven't fully jailbroken this yet, but hey, 9097, wow. This game's not that old. This game is only a few, like, yeah, it will be going, in 2027, this will be being about 30 years old. So, no, almost old enough to get, like, what? You get some milestone when you reach 30, but, yeah, but, anyway, like, I made good, yeah, again, if you wondering how I'm so fast at this, it's because I played this game a million times. So this is more, again, closer to a typical Let's Play than anything else that I've been doing. I just generally call these things called Let's Plays anyway. I don't know what else to call them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Any of those do, or any of those will work, although Twitch and Facebook, Twitch and YouTube are the ones that are the go-to. That's all, that's pretty much all I had in store this week, since the next few days, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be pretty much doing morning shifts, and I will not have the energy to do this. But Saturday night, we'll be streaming once again. And for, you know, Common Rider on Twitch, hop into that, and I'll see you guys then. Until then, once again, I'm SuperMcGee64. Have a good night. Peace out. Bye.